Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with the ninth part of lesson number 4, Political Science. Now let's see what we have learned about till 7th part. Or in the previous part, in the 8th part, we have learned about cross-border terrorism in Jammu and Kashmir and what all the problems faced by Jammu and Kashmir that we have learned, as well as we have learned about princely states problem, that after the independence in 1947 the princely states they had to take final decision whether they want to merge or annexed with the Pakistan or India. So we have learned about Maharaja Hari Singh. He wanted to join Indian government, he wanted to join Indian administration system, and how Pakistani army and Pakistani government were against with they were against to the Maharaja Hari Singh. That dispute, that battle also we have seen. That time first battle had been fought in between Pakistan and India because of this princely states dispute. After that, means the first war in 1947 and 48 between India and Pakistan, that we have learned. Then again in 1957, again the Pakistan had attacked on India. That at that time the Amanullah Khan, he had created a plebiscite front, and the plebiscite front in Pakistan occupied Kashmir he had established. Then we have seen the function of plebiscite front, and after that this front was given the new name. The new name was Jammu Kashmir Liberation Front, that JKLF. Then the National Conference worker was shot dead, and Jammu Kashmir Liberation Front means JKLF, which was renamed for the this plebiscite front. So that front kidnapped Rubia Sayyed, daughter of the Home Minister. The main demand of the JKLF was to create independent state of Kashmir. And which organizations are helping Pakistan? The Hizbul Mujahideen. This organization, actually that organization we can say it's a terrorist organization, but that terrorist organization is helping to Pakistan. Then the entry to the pan-Islamist fighters into the valley from Pakistan changed the color of the insurgency. The growth of Islamic militancy in Kashmir in 1990s resulted in the migration of Pandit population from Kashmir. We have learnt about the Kashmiri Pandit migration from Kashmir. So that was the big issue. Then after that we have learnt about Pakistan has tried to radicalize the people through vested social groups. Radicalize means what? To settle down or fix or absolute. Radical means orthodox, we can say, traditional, the people, those who are traditional thinking, or they are thinking very orthodoxly. So that word is known as radicalize. People through vested social groups and the use of social media. Means now the Pakistan has tried to vested social groups and the use of social media. Then we have learned about the state of Jammu Kashmir has been affected by the terrorist and secessionist violence sponsored and supported from across the border. Nowadays also you must have heard about the across border, the Pakistani or the terrorist, they are helping Pakistan, and they are creating or they are producing the terrorist activities or secessionist violence in our country. So we are facing that challenge also till yet, means since 1947 till the 2020 we are facing the same problem. Okay, next is, it also says that Pakistan has tries to radicalize the people through vested means to engage social groups and the use of social media. Jammu and Kashmir has seen a continuous period of instability fostered by cross-border intervention in form of militancy or political support to separatist groups like Hurriyat. See what we have seen. We have seen about Hizbul Mujahideen, and next is Hurriyat. Hurriyat is also one kind of organization which is support to Pakistan. As we have seen, the continuous instability is there in between the cross border or in between India and Pakistan. And Hurriyat, it's a separatist group. Separatist group means what? A group which want to separate in India and Pakistan. यहाँ पे हम बोल सकते हैं कि ये एक ही ऐसा ग्रुप है हुर्रियत नाम का जिसको इंडिया और पाकिस्तान को सेपरेट ही करना है, और उनको जम्मू और कश्मीर को भी हमारे इंडिया से सेपरेट करके क्या करना है, उनको जम्मू कश्मीर मर्ज करना है कहाँ पे, पाकिस्तान में. And that is why they have taken the word, or they are called as a separatist group. Separatist groups means what? The group which is separate the two regions, and they want to rule their own, means they want to they want to establish their own governance in that particular region. And really it's a disturbing features also, a very disturbing feature they have mentioned here. The disturbing means हम सोच भी नहीं सकते कि जम्मू कश्मीर में जो दंगे हो रहे हैं, जिसमें बहुत सारा नुकसान हो रहा है, बहुत लोग भी उसमें मर रहे हैं, तो एक एग्ज़ाम्पल यहाँ पे दिया है जो हमें हिला देने वाला है. हिला देने वाला मतलब हम नहीं देख सकते वो. तो उसमें क्या है, फीचर क्या है वो, ऑफ द डिस्टर्बिंग फीचर ऑफ द कॉन्फ्लिक्ट इज़ the use of children for stone throwing and burning of schools by the militants. मतलब क्या कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे, किसका इस्तेमाल किया जा रहा है, यूज़ ऑफ चिल्ड्रन, जो छोटे बच्चे हैं पाकिस्तान में उनको भड़काया दिया जाता है, किसके लिए, टू थ्रो स्टोन्स, मतलब एक वायलेंस करने के लिए उनको उकसाया जाता है, उनको स्टोन्स फेंकने के लिए कहा जाता है. किस पे, कॉमन पीपल पे है, मिलिटेंसी पर है, मतलब जो आर्मी के जो लोग हैं उन पे स्टोन्स फेंकने के लिए उनका इस्तेमाल किया जाता है. एंड टू बर्न स्कूल्स, जो पाठशाला है उनको जलाने के लिए भी इन छोटे बच्चों का इस्तेमाल किया जाता है. तो ये क्या है, इट्स अ डिस्टर्बिंग फीचर. ओके, नाउ पेज नंबर 42. पेज नंबर 42 पे जो ब्लू बॉक्स है वो पूरा इस साल मतलब 2020-21 में ये ओमिट किया गया पोर्शन है. तो हम अभी नेक्स्ट इस पे जाते हैं, पेज नंबर 43. लेफ्ट विंग एक्सट्रीमिज़म इन सर्टन एरियाज. नाउ व्हाट इज़ दैट लेफ्ट विंग एक्सट्रीमिज़म? लेट्स सी, जस्ट अ मिनट. अभी जब हम नक्सलाइट और लेफ़्ट विंग एक्सट्रीमिज़म का उसके तरफ हम मुड़ गए हैं, तो अभी ये क्या है. ओके, लेफ़्ट विंग मीन्स इट्स अ मूवमेंट, and the Naxalite movement, actually left wing extremism or left wing movement is also called as a Naxalite movement. Now what does it mean by Naxalite movement? Okay, if we want to learn about this movement, we need to learn about what is the Naxalite movement in India. So let's see the Naxalite movement. Okay. Naxalites are a group of far left radical communities or communist. Left radical means radical, just now we have seen the uh, not definition but meaning. Radical means orthodox people, traditional people, and that people are also was also known as communist. I am repeating again, Naxalites are a group of far left radical communists supportive of Maoist political settlement and ideology. Now, Maoist people, this is a particular type of group, Maoist and communist. So the group of people, they started movement, and that movement was known as Naxalite movement. मराठीत त्याला नक्षलवादी मुवमेंट असं सुद्धा म्हटलं जातं. आणि ते कशासाठी काम करतात? माओइस्ट पॉलिटिकल सेंटिमेंट अँड आयडियोलॉजी. दे हॅव देअर ओन आयडियोलॉजी, दे हॅव देअर ओन प्रिन्सिपल्स, they have their own laws, and they want to implement their own ideology and sentiments in particular region, and that's why they started the movement. मतलब क्या है, एक आइडियोलॉजी, एक विचार है, उस विचार से प्रवृत्त होके एक ग्रुप है, उन्होंने क्या किया, एक मूवमेंट स्टार्ट किया. तो उस मूवमेंट को क्या कहते हैं? लेफ्ट विंग मूवमेंट और नक्सलाइट मूवमेंट. ओके. Their origin can be traced into the splitting in 1967 of the Communist Party of India, which is Marxist पार्टी है. मार्क्सिज्म की जो मार्क्सवाद हम बोलते हैं, तो उसकी पार्टी भी हमारे इंडिया में है. लीडिंग टू द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ द कम्युनिस्ट पार्टी ऑफ इंडिया, मार्क्सिस्ट लेनिनिस्ट. So Marxist and Leninist, Lenin and Marx, they both were the political expert people. They both were the what we called it personalities. They have put forth few ideology in front of us, in front of the world. After China, the India is one of the country who wanted to adopt, who wanted to implement this Maoist, Marxist and Leninist ideology in our country. And the followers of this ideology, they wanted to run the government through their ideology. उनको क्या चाहिए था कि जो कुछ गवर्नमेंट है इंडिया में, वो किसके हिसाब से चले? मार्क्सिस्ट के हिसाब से. मार्क्स का जो विचार है, लेनिन का जो विचार है, उस विचार से ये सारा जो हमारा गवर्नमेंट है वो चले, ऐसा उनका मानना था. तो अभी क्या है इसमें हम आगे देखेंगे. Just a minute. Textbook is there with me. Okay. Now actually हम लेफ्ट विंग एक्सट्रीमिज़म का भी क्या देखेंगे, मीनिंग देखेंगे. लेफ्ट विंग एक्सट्रीमिज़म का जो शॉर्ट फॉर्म है वो है LWE, and as I told you, it is an organization, and that organization were engaged with the movement. So LWE organizations are the groups that try to bring change through violent revolution. Actually, if we see the history of our country, the independent history, the freedom struggle, so in that what the Mahatma Gandhi ji has led, Mahatma Gandhi ji had led down a path of non-violence. Fine. And yes, with the help of non-violence, with the help of violence, the India has got the independence. Fine. But left-wing extremism or the Naxalite people, they were not ready to accept, they were not ready to adopt the ideology of non-violence. उनको non-violence, ये जो ideology है, ये जो विचार है, वो उससे सहमत नहीं थे. उनका क्या मानना था, जब हम वायलेंस करेंगे, जब हम दंगे करेंगे और एजिटेशंस मूवमेंट करेंगे, तभी क्या होगा, हमारे जो डिमांड्स है वो पूरे होंगे. अगर हमें अगर वायलेंस भी करना पड़े, फिर भी हम वायलेंस करेंगे और जो हमारी डिमांड है, जो जम्मू कश्मीर की डिमांड है, वो हम पूरी करेंगे. तो ये जो विचार है वो लेफ़्ट विंग का विचार है. यही विचार किसका है? नक्सलाइट लोगों का है. I'm repeating again, left-wing extremism organizations are the groups that try to bring change through violent revolution. They are against democratic institutions and use violence to subvert the democratic processes at ground level. मतलब उनका भी they were against to the democratic system. India, not only India but many countries, they have adopted the democratic system or democratic government system. Yeah, in India we have adopted democratic republic government system. So this Naxalite people, they are against with that. They don't want democratic system. They want violence, and with the help of violence they started, we can say, they have started divide and rule, such kind of ideology. They put forth this ideology which the Britishers has implemented in our country. So through violence they want their own demands, they want to achieve their goals also. These groups prevent the developmental processes in the least developed regions of the country and try to misguide the people by keeping them ignorant of current happenings. I am repeating again, listen very carefully. Okay. See, this is the left-wing extremism group. Here you can see. Just a minute. See here, you can see few peoples, they are doing agitation. And here left-wing extremism, number of LWE districts, 106 districts are there. Means they were involved, they were engaged with the left-wing extremism. Worst affected LWE districts 44. मतलब वहाँ पे उन्होंने एजिटेशंस किए हैं, मूवमेंट किए हैं, वो जो डिस्ट्रिक्ट है वो अफेक्ट हुए हैं इनके वायलेंस की वजह से. नाउ लेट मी रीड अगेन, लेट मी टेल यू. These groups prevent the developmental processes in the least developed regions of the country. मतलब ये जो लोग हैं उनको डेवलपमेंट नहीं चाहिए. जो रीजन्स है, अगर सरकार ने तय किया है कि हमें विदर्भ का डेवलपमेंट करना है, हमें एक रीजन है, मतलब छत्तीसगढ़ है, रांची है, मध्य प्रदेश है, ये ऐसे रीजन्स है, फाइन, आंध्र प्रदेश है, उसमें भी जो डिस्ट्रिक्ट है जिसका अभी तक डेवलपमेंट नहीं हुआ है और डेवलपमेंट प्रोसेस चालू है, तो उस प्रोसेस को ये लोग क्या करते हैं, नक्सलाइट लोग प्रिवेंट करते हैं. मतलब उनको डेवलपमेंट नहीं चाहिए, उनको क्या चाहिए, सिर्फ उनको राज करना है उस कंट्री पे, उस रीजन पे और उस डिस्ट्रिक्ट पे. तो वो क्या करते हैं, गवर्नमेंट के खिलाफ जाते हैं और गवर्नमेंट जो कुछ डेवलपमेंट करना चाहती है तो वो डेवलपमेंट वहाँ पे नहीं लाते हैं. दूसरी ओर वो क्या करते हैं, लोगों को मिसगाइड करते हैं और लोगों को क्या कहते हैं कि अगर आपके यहाँ पे डेवलपमेंट आई तो कुछ अच्छा नहीं होगा, तो लोगों को क्या भड़काते हैं कि डेवलपमेंट के खिलाफ जाओ, डेवलपमेंट मत लाओ. तो अगर डेवलपमेंट नहीं आएगी तो ये लोग क्या कर सकते हैं, खुद की सत्ता वहाँ पे इस्टेब्लिश कर सकते हैं. ये किसका एक आइडियोलॉजी है, ये नक्सलाइट लोगों का, लेफ्ट विंग के जो लोग हैं उनका ये एक आइडियोलॉजी है. Let's move to the next. Just a minute, let me complete few more points. Okay, now just we'll see, it's not definition but it's information about left-wing extremism. As per Ministry of Home Affairs, altogether 1480 incidents of left-wing extremism violence took place in these 10 states in 2016. मतलब in 2016 in 10 states, see, you will see here the states. See, these are the Indian states where the violence had taken place, and who have done that violence, obviously the Naxalite people. Okay, The violence took place in these 10 states in 2016. All forms of Naxalite organizations have been declared as terrorist organizations under the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act of India. Means these now, the left wing terrorism, left wing extremism, they started converting from left wing extremism to the terrorist groups. As we have seen, Hizbul Mujahideen and Hurriyat, these are few organizations which first means in the earlier stage they were following the Maoist ideology, they were following the Marxist ideology, communist ideology. But after that, they started their organization started converting from extremism to the टेररिझम. एक्स्ट्रीमिझमला मराठीत शब्द आहे जहालवादी. जे जहालवादी लोक असतात, जहालवादी म्हणजे काय, नेहमीच संघर्ष करणारे, नेहमीच लोकांना मारणारे, लोकांना आपण म्हणतो ना दंगे करायचे, पोलीस स्टेशन जाळून टाकायचं, किंवा स्कूल्स असतील ते जाळायचं, बसेस फोडायच्या, बसेसचे काचं फोडायचे, किंवा उगीचच काहीतरी हिंसा करायची, लोकांना त्रास द्यायचा, हे जे कामं असतात हे एक्स्ट्रीमिझमवालेली जहाल मतवादी जी लोकं आहेत ना, हे जहाल मतवादी जी लोकं आहेत ही कामं करतात. पण नंतर ह्याच ग्रुप्सचं रूपांतर, ह्याचंच कन्वर्जन कशामध्ये झालं, टेररिझममध्ये झालं. मग ते टेररिस्ट ऑर्गनायझेशन्स म्हणून अस्तित्वात आल्या. आता जसं मी म्हणलं ते त्याचं रूपच चेंज झालं. द नेचर वॉज टोटली चेंज. व्हेरी फर्स्ट they were following the Leninist and Marxist ideology. Now they started violence in various states. As we have seen, 10 states were affected because of the Naxalite. Just a minute, let me show you the names of the states. Is not been mentioned here, but number of LWE districts 106. Worst affected LWE districts, it was 44, and approximately 20 districts, LWE districts to be taken off. Number of LWE areas police station wise 762. Police station wise LWE areas means left wing area, extremist areas to be taken off 142. So these are the states. See here, you can see the dark color of red means in the map of India, dark color or red dark color denotes us the highly affected areas, highly affected states and districts. Fine. Then yellow color denotes us the moderately affected, means yes, violence was there, but it was not in a high level, or it was not in a intensity was low in those yellow regions. And this orange color, it denotes us about the marginal effect, means yes, effect was there, but it was not too harsh, the effect was not too harsh. Now terrorism. Now let's start with the terrorism point. You must have heard this word terrorism, okay, and you all know about it, the terrorist attack. We cannot forget the example of 26 attack, okay, in America. World Trade Center was totally demolished, was totally vanished because of that attack. Okay, now let's move towards terrorism. Just a minute, students, give me 1 minute. Let me see whether we have completed the left wing extremism or not. Yeah, Communist Party, then CPI, Maoist, we have covered with it. Yes, rural areas and underdeveloped areas were more affected in that violence. One more thing, I have not explained. They have mentioned uh, what all the uh, activities had been done by the Naxalite groups or tactics, broad tactics. Very first is use of propaganda uh, slogans, then establishment of mass movement, mobilization of women, tribals, and monetaries into the revolution, and last is mobilization of urban population on mass issues. Mobilization means to move, to migrate. Migration हुआ था उस time. Then develop appropriate forms of military organizations. Let's see one report, what that report tells us about. That report has been published by United Nation, and they how the Naxalite people they are making use of small children, the young age students, the 6 years old students, how they were used in the Naxalite activities. जो हमें रिपोर्ट मिला है अमेरिका से, तो उसमें क्या कहा गया है कि ये नक्सलाइट जो लोग हैं वो क्या करते हैं, जो छोटे छोटे बच्चे हैं 6 years old 7 years old, तो उनको ट्रेनिंग देते हैं किसका, टेररिज्म का, टेररिस्ट अटैक का, कि हम अटैक कैसे कर सकते हैं, हम गोली कैसे चलाते हैं, हम बंदूक कैसे चलाते हैं, और जो कुछ आर्चरी है, आर्म है, वो आर्म और आर्चरी, वो दोनों मतलब जो शस्त्र और अस्त्र है वो कैसे चलाना है, ये छोटे छोटे बच्चों को सिखाते हैं बाय फोर्सफुली और बाय विलिंगली. मीन्स द स्मॉल चिल्ड्रंस दे आर आल्सो joining these groups by willingly or by forcefully. Okay, now what is the motto behind it, of Naxalite people? Children were coerced to join children's unit. Coerced means what? To impose them, to make it compulsory. जो छोटे बच्चों का एक यूनिट है उसको, उस यूनिट को बोलते हैं बाल दस्ता. तो वो बाल दस्ता जो यूनिट है उसको ज्वाइन करने के लिए उनको ये किया जाता है, कंपलसरी किया जाता है, और वो उनका उपयोग और फ़ायदा किस में करते हैं, दे ट्रेन देम एंड दे यूज़ एज कुरियर्स एंड इन्फॉर्मेंट्स. मतलब कुरियर के जैसा इस्तेमाल करते हैं, इंफॉर्मेशन कन्वे करने के लिए उनका इस्तेमाल करते हैं, टू प्लांट इम्प्रोवाइज्ड एक्सप्लोजिव डिवाइसेस एंड इन फ्रंट लाइन ऑपरेशंस अगेंस्ट नेशनल सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेस. जो नेशनल सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेस है उसको ब्रेक करने के लिए ये लोग क्या करते हैं, इन छोटे बच्चों का इस्तेमाल किस में करते हैं, अगर मुझे एक्सप्लोजिव कुछ बॉम्ब्स रखने हैं और कुछ अदर एक्सप्लोजिव डिवाइस रखना है, तो अगर मुझे वो रखना है तो मैं किसका इस्तेमाल, ये टेररिस्ट लोग किसका इस्तेमाल करते हैं, छोटे बच्चों का, क्योंकि छोटे बच्चों की तरफ कोई शक के नज़रिए से नहीं देखता है. हम क्या कहते हैं, छोटे बच्चे जाने दो, उनके एक्टिविटीज़ पे हम ध्यान नहीं देते. लेकिन यही बात समझकर ये टेररिस्ट लोगों ने क्या किया है, छोटों बच्चों का इस्तेमाल किया है और उनको मैसेंजर करके काम करवा के लिया जाता है उनसे. और जो इम्प्रोवाइज मीन्स एट अ suddenly if they want to plan, if they want to set a particular device, explosive device, अगर उनको स्पोर्ट करना है इस टेररिस्ट लोगों को, अगर उनको कुछ बंदूक वगैरह रखनी है, तो ये इसका इन लोगों का इस्तेमाल करके ये सब प्लानिंग करते हैं. ये स्पेशली चिल्ड्रंस, गर्ल्स बाय आर्म ग्रुप्स वो सीरियस कंसर्न, ये सीरियस कंसर्न है. ये अमेरिका ने ये किया है हमें, और सारे वर्ल्ड को ये दिखाया है. नेक्स्ट इज टेररिज्म. यू ऑल नो अबाउट इट. इट्स अ significant threat to the people, not only in India but in other countries also. America is also undergoing with this terrorism activity. Not America, Germany, France, Japan, Great Britain, means the countries, they are undergoing through this process also. And terrorism has been looked at as a threat to use violence with an intention to create panic in the society. टेररिस्ट एक्टिविटी से क्या होता है, अगर बॉम्ब स्फोट हुआ तो सोसाइटी में क्या होता है, पैनिक सिचुएशन क्रिएट होती है। ओके, और वो पैनिक सिचुएशन क्रिएट करने के लिए ये लोग काम करते। पहले ये रिलीजन के ऊपर ज़्यादा काम करते थे, बेस उनका रिलीजन था, बट अभी टेररिज्म का कंसेप्ट भी ब्रॉडन हुआ है, तो रिलीजन ये एक ही कंसेप्ट नहीं है, पूरा देश सारे देश, पूरा जो ये विश्व है उनको खुद के कब्जे में करना है। ओके, ये पूरे जो कंट्रीज़ है उनको क्या लगता है कि हम हमारे कंट्रोल में रखेंगे, तो ये एक है। देन आगे का मोटिव क्या है, these targets are called soft targets, means it is a deliberate politically motivates violence against civilian targets। सिविलियन टारगेट्स किया जाता है, मतलब क्या, जो कॉमन सिटीजन्स है अगर उनको टारगेट किया जाता है तो वो क्या बोलते हैं, हम उसको सॉफ्ट टारगेट्स बोलते हैं। सो सॉफ्ट टारगेट्स के अंदर क्या क्या आता है, अटैक ऑन बसेस, अटैक ऑन ट्रेन, अटैक ऑन बस स्टेशंस, एयरपोर्ट, सिनेमा थिएटर्स, मार्केट, मॉल्स। See, that tactics they are using, these all are the tactics the terrorist people or organizations they are using. See, in Mumbai also we had a big bomb blast. Actually it has been said that the Dawood Ibrahim, he was behind that bomb blast, but obviously without any help of terrorist organization he could not implement this, we can say, he could not implement that bomb blast, or he cannot even improvise that explosive devices also. Okay, so political leaders were also involved in that. Not only political leaders, but the stars, film stars, they were also involving in that. You must have heard about the case of Sanjay Dutt. Okay, so political parties, politicians, then film stars, they are also, now also they are involving in that cases. Now the new case is Sushant Singh case. Yeah, it is not related to terrorism, but it is related to the drugs, drug trafficking. So the richest people, big shot, they are involving in such kind of activities. Now next is terrorism is form of warfare. Okay, it is called asymmetric warfare because there is a no pattern to the nature of violent attacks that are conducted. मतलब ये asymmetric warfare मतलब क्या, उनके पास ऐसा कुछ ये नहीं है, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, पैटर्न नहीं है। अगर इस टाइम बॉम्ब ब्लास्ट किया तो वो दूसरी जगह पे दूसरे टाइम पे वो एरोप्लेन हाईजैक करेंगे, वो नहीं किया तो तीसरी जगह वो क्या करेंगे। अब हमने देखा है अमेरिका का एग्जांपल, वो वर्ल्ड ट्रेड सेंटर उन्होंने कैसे उड़ाया था, उन्होंने पहले एरोप्लेन हाईजैक किया, वो एरोप्लेन हाईजैक करने के बाद उसको, वो जो बिल्डिंग है वर्ल्ड ट्रेड सेंटर की, इट वाज अ मल्टी स्टोरी बिल्डिंग, इट वाज अ स्काई स्क्रैपर। सो जस्ट दे स्ट्रक दैट एरोप्लेन इनटू दैट बिल्डिंग, डैश किया वो एरोप्लेन ने, 2 एरोप्लेन हाईजैक किए, 2 एरोप्लेन, 2 जो बिल्डिंग्स थे एक के बाजू में एक, उन पे उन्होंने क्या किया, अटैक किया। सो दे डोंट हैव अ पर्टिकुलर पैटर्न, दे डोंट हैव अ सिस्टमैटिक पैटर्न, दे हैव asymmetric pattern, and that is why it is known as asymmetric warfare. Okay, next, the traditional form of terrorism was state centric. The fight was for a specific people fighting for their rights against the state. Yeah, terrorism activity was previously, it was state centric only, means India Pakistan terrorist activities. Now the scope has got broadened. Okay, now the fight was specific people fighting for their rights against the state. For example, the liberation tigers of Tamil alien were fighting for the rights of Tamils in Sri Lanka. What we have learnt in the previous part, that because of this Tamil tigers, the Rajiv Gandhi ji was assassinated because he had taken a decision which was against the Tamil people, which was against the Sri Lankan people, and that is why the Tamil community, they had assassinated the Rajiv Gandhi ji. After that, Irish Republican Army fought for the rights of Irish people, Basque fatherland, and liberty. So these were the examples of when the scope was totally different in the earlier stage. The scope was very narrow. Fine. Now, as we have seen, the scope has got broadened. Okay. Now let's see the modern form of terrorism. Modern form of terrorism is not state-centric. The modern day terrorist fights for abstract ideology goals और beliefs. अब ये abstract ideology क्या है, beliefs क्या है? अगर आप देख सकते हो तो जिहाद, ये नया abstract ideology है. जिहाद है. अगर आप लोगों को मारते हो, अगर आप लोगों को तंग करते हो तो अल्लाह आपको क्या देगा? जन्नत देगा. ये जो कुछ आइडियोलॉजी है वो एब्स्ट्रैक्ट है. इवन वी कैन नॉट एक्सेप्ट दैट आइडियोलॉजी. हमें वो आइडियोलॉजी हम क्या कर सकते, क्या बोल सकते हम, वी आर नॉट एग्री विद दैट आइडियोलॉजीज. अगर आप लोगों को मारते हो तो आपको अल्लाह जन्नत देगा, ये टोटली रॉन्ग है. और लोग क्या करते हैं, हम भी भगवान को मानते हैं, फाइन, लेकिन हमारा भगवान कहता नहीं है कि किसी को मारो. और हमारा भगवान क्या कहता है, जितना आप लोगों को कंसर्न करोगे, जितना आप लोगों को हेल्प करोगे, लोगों को हेल्प कर सकते हो तो आपको दुआएं मिलेंगी. आप दुआएं इकट्ठे करो तो आपको जन्नत मिलेंगी. और कुछ ऐसे कम्युनिटी है जिनके एब्स्ट्रैक्ट आइडियोलॉजी है, उसमें वो क्या करते हैं, वो लोगों को छोटे बच्चों तक से वो सिखाना पढ़ाना चालू करते हैं कि अगर आप लोगों को मारते हो हमारे धर्म के लिए, हमारे रिलीजन के लिए, तो अल्लाह आपको जन्नत देगा. ये आइडियोलॉजी टोटली गलत है. फाइन. और एक नया मैंने सुना है, आई डोंट नो वेदर इट इज़ ट्रू और नॉट, बट इसमें ऐसा है कि जो मुस्लिम लोग हैं वो क्या कहते हैं, हिंदू जो लड़कियां हैं उनको पटाते हैं, उनके साथ लव एंड रिलेशनशिप में रहते हैं, लव करते हैं, प्रेम करते हैं उन पे, और उनके साथ वो शादी भी करते हैं. और शादी करने के बाद वो उनको कश्मीर लेके जाते हैं, क्रॉस बॉर्डर के यहाँ पे लेके जाते हैं, और उनका एक्सप्लॉयटेशन करते हैं. तो ये करने से भी उनको जन्नत मिलेगी, ऐसा उनका एक धारणा है. एक्चुअली आई डोंट वांट टू हर्ट एनीवन्स रिलीजन्स emotions, but yes, these all things are happening in our surrounding. Okay, so we have to take care of it. So this is the modern day terrorist or ideology, we can say terrorist ideology. Now they are usually part of some organizations that fight at a global level. First of all, it was only in between state or in between countries, but now it is the global wide fights, we can say. New York attack, already I told you, 11 September 2001 is considered the beginning of modern day terrorism. जो मैंने बोला वर्ल्ड ट्रेड सेंटर उन्होंने ये किया था, उड़ाया था, तो वो मॉडर्न टेररिज्म का फर्स्ट एग्जाम्पल है. देन नाइजीरियन टेररिस्ट ग्रुप बोको हराम एंड Afghan Taliban are some examples of such groups. I am repeating again. Nigerian terrorist group Boko Haram and the Afghan Taliban are some examples of such groups. Now let's move toward the role of the state. It's the last part of this lesson. Now what is the role of state? What we have seen, the role of state is to establish peace and just a minute. That all things we have already learned. Just a minute. Cross border terrorism, left wing and terrorism. These 3 points we are learning. Okay, role of state. रोल ऑफ स्टेट में हमने क्या देखा था, स्टेट के रोल्स क्या क्या है. वेरी फर्स्ट इज पीस एंड ऑर्डर, सेकेंड इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट, नेशन बिल्डिंग, गवर्नेंस एंड वेलफेयर. These roles of state already we have learned. Now public order, peace and stability आर अ क्रिटिकल नेसेसिटी फॉर प्रोग्रेस. अगर हमें स्टेट का, कंट्री का हमें प्रोग्रेस करना है तो हमें क्या इस्टेब्लिश करना है? और पीस एंड ऑर्डर, देन स्टेबिलिटी इन क्रिटिकल नेसेसिटी. नेक्स्ट, अनरूली सोसाइटी वुड लीड टू इकोनॉमिक डिज़ास्टर. अगर हमारा गवर्नमेंट अच्छा नहीं है, अगर हमारा गवर्नेंस अच्छा रन नहीं करता है तो क्या होगा? ये इकोनॉमिक डिज़ास्टर है. इसका एक बड़ा एग्जांपल मैं देना चाहूँगी. नाउअडेज कोविड-19 सिचुएशन इज़ गोइंग ऑन, पैंडेमिक सिचुएशन, corona situation. So this is the economic disaster situation, because the people, they are nowadays they are jobless, they are not getting employment, the people, they are committing suicide. In many fields it has got affected a lot. The quality of life of our citizens is in the great measure dependent upon the maintenance of public order. अगर हमारे पास, हमारे कंट्री में पब्लिक ऑर्डर नहीं है तो हम क्या हो गए? हमारा जो क्वालिटी है लाइफ का वो अच्छा नहीं होगा. ओके फाइन. देन इफ़ कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स आर मैनेज्ड प्रॉपरली, the likelihood of breaches of peace, order and stability is minimized. Yeah, very correct. If we could overcome all the dispute, if you could overcome all the problems, automatically we can maintain peace and order, we can maintain stability in the society, and finally the people, they could, or they can increase their lifestyle, we can say. They can progress in their lifestyle also. Next, in the page number 45, if you have textbook, please open it. On the page number 45, they have mentioned one terrorist attack in Mumbai, July 26 and November 2008 attack. And here one chart is mentioned actually, but that chart is not for this examination. That the above means blue part of this page has totally omitted, so we are not going to that omitted part. So in this way we have completed with the lesson number 4. Page number 46, you just go once with the pink part. It has been mentioned the state goals and rules. Already we have learned previously also. So bye bye students. In this way we have covered the lesson number 4. Total 9 parts. 8 part I have already uploaded, and I am going to upload this 9th part also. So take care, stay safe. If you have any doubt, please ask me or please comment me in the comment box. चलो फिर, stay safe. Bye bye students.